She laughed in my face. You think you're the father? That's hilarious, at the gender reveal party. I smiled. You're right, I'm not. Then I played the recording of her and her sister confessing everything to my PI. The real father was standing right behind her. I, 31 male, stood there holding the blue smoke cannon at what was supposed to be the happiest moment of my life. My girlfriend, Kiara, 28, had just said those words in front of 60+ people at our gender reveal party. Everyone went dead silent. What? I said, keeping my voice steady even though my hands were shaking. She was drunk. Day drinking since noon, and it was 4 p.m. Her sister Jade, 26, tried to pull her away, but Kiara shrugged her off. Oh, come on, Bryce, she slurred, gesturing with her champagne glass. You really thought? Like actually thought? That's adorable. You're like a golden retriever, so loyal, so stupid. Her mom, Gloria, started moving toward us. Kiara, honey, maybe we should... No, Mom, I'm tired of pretending. You know what's hilarious? He bought a crib already, that $800 crib, for a baby that isn't even his. The crowd was frozen. Phones were out. Someone was definitely recording. I set down the smoke cannon, reached into my pocket, pulled out my phone. You're absolutely right, I said. I'm not the father. Kiara laughed harder. See, he admits it. Wait, what? I've known for 3 weeks. The laughter died. Her face went from drunk amused to confused terrified real quick. That's impossible, you couldn't. Your OBGYN appointment on the 15th? I said. When you told me I couldn't come because of COVID protocols? Yeah, that seemed weird since I'd been to the previous 2 appointments just fine. I hit play on my phone, connected it to the Bluetooth speaker we'd set up for party music. My PI's voice came through first. Recording commenced at 2:23 p.m. Subject Kiara Brennan entering Planned Parenthood with subject Jade Brennan. Kiara lunged for my phone. I stepped back. Her voice filled the backyard. I just need to know how far along I am exactly. If it's 14 weeks, we're good. Bryce will believe it. If it's 17 weeks, I'm screwed. Jade's voice, just tell him the baby came early. That only works if it's close. A month early, he'll DNA test for sure. So what's the plan? Lock him down before I show too much. Move the relationship timeline up, gender reveal, baby shower, maybe even a quick courthouse wedding. Once we're married, even if he finds out, I get half his stuff and child support. The backyard was so quiet you could hear the neighbor's sprinkler system. But wait, I said, there's more. Next recording. Same day, parking lot, Kiara on the phone. Hey babe. Yeah, just leaving the appointment. No, you can't come to the next one either, because I said so, that's why. Stop being controlling. What? Of course it's yours, who else would it be? Love you too. Phone call ends. Kiara to Jade. God, he's so clingy. Thank God Leo doesn't ask questions. Leo knows? Leo's the father, obviously he knows, but he's married, so Bryce wins the daddy lottery by default. I paused the recording, scanned the crowd. Leo here yet? A guy in the back, Leo Martinez, Kiara's workout buddy, was already backing toward the gate. His wife Rita was staring at him with murder in her eyes. Where are you going, Leonardo? Rita's voice could have shattered glass. He bolted. She chased him. They knocked over the gift table on the way out. Someone's world's best dad mug shattered on the concrete. Poetic. Kiara was crying now. Ugly crying. Mascara everywhere. You hired a private investigator? Best $3,000 I ever spent, I said. Found out a lot, like how you've been using my credit card to buy gifts for Leo. That watch you gave him for his birthday? The one you said was from a client? Yeah, I have that receipt. Gloria stepped forward. Bryce, sweetheart, let's discuss this privately. No thanks, Gloria. Your daughter wanted an audience for my humiliation. Seems fair she gets one for hers. I pulled out an envelope, handed it to Kiara. Eviction notice. You have 30 days to get out of my condo. You can't do that. I have rights. You're month-to-month, no lease. That's completely legal. I'm pregnant, not with my kid, not my problem. Jade finally spoke up. You're really gonna leave a pregnant woman homeless? I'm not leaving anyone anything. I'm removing a lying, cheating ex from my property. She's got family. She's got Leo. She's got options. Kiara's dad, Robert, finally entered the conversation. Guy had been stone silent until now. You know what, son? I don't blame you. Kiara, Jade, Carr, now. Dad, you're taking his side? There are no sides, there's just consequences. Carr, now. Update 1. Yo, this exploded. My phone's been buzzing nonstop. Let me fill you in on what happened after the party. First, the video went viral. Someone posted it on TikTok with the caption, "Gender reveal plot twist of the century. 12 million views in 3 days. I've been getting messages from random people in Sweden telling me I'm a legend. Weird times. But here's where it gets worse for Kiara. Monday morning, I get a call from Gloria. She's trying to negotiate. Bryce, honey, Kiara's very sorry. She was drunk. She didn't mean those things. Gloria, she literally said she's been planning to fraud me into raising another man's baby. People say things on a recorded phone call. She's pregnant and scared. Then she should have thought about that before trying to scam me. What about the baby? Doesn't the baby deserve a father? The baby has a father, Leo Martinez. Address your concerns to him. Leo's not answering anyone's calls. Shocking. Then she tried to guilt trip me. I thought you loved her. I loved who I thought she was. That person doesn't exist. Tuesday, Kiara showed up at my work. Full belly on display, tears ready to go. The security desk called me. There's a pregnant woman here crying, says she needs to talk to you urgently. I went down. She was putting on a show. Hand on belly, tears streaming. Bryce, please, the baby needs stability. I made one mistake. One mistake? You've been with Leo for months. That's hundreds of choices. I was confused. You were always working. I work 40 hours a week. You don't work at all. My coworker Dennis was watching from the lobby. He's the one who recommended the PI after his ex pulled similar stuff. He gave me a thumbs up. You're really going to abandon your child? She said loudly, making sure everyone could hear. Not my child. You said so yourself. At the party, on video. That's on the internet now, by the way. She switched tactics. I'll sue you for emotional distress. Go ahead. I'll countersue for fraud. Attempting to deceive someone into raising another person's child? My lawyer says that's a slam dunk. That's when she dropped the bomb. I'm telling everyone you're abusive. Good luck with that. The video shows you verbally abusing me while I stand there calmly. But go off. Security eventually escorted her out. But she wasn't done. Wednesday night, her Instagram post. Sometimes the person you trust most becomes a stranger overnight. Going through the hardest time of my life while pregnant and alone. Some men can't handle real responsibility. If you want to help a struggling single mother, my Venmo is. The comments were brutal. Girl, we all saw the video. Imagine posting this after admitting it's not his baby. Leo's wife is looking for you, Bitu. Scammer says what? She deleted it within hours. Thursday brought a new player. Leo's wife, Rita. Rita called me. I need the full recording. Why? Divorce lawyer needs it. I'm taking everything. The house, the cars, his pension, everything. Send me your lawyer's info. Already getting drafted. That bastard's been lying for years. This isn't his first affair, baby. Turns out, there's another one in Riverside. Jesus. Yeah, thanks for the evidence. You saved me years of wondering. Sorry you're going through this. Don't be. I'm free. You know what? We should celebrate. Drinks on me when this is over. I might take you up on that. Friday, the real chaos started. Jade called me crying. Bryce, I need your help. That's bold. Kiara's losing it. She's saying she's going to tell mom about something I did. Not my circus, not my monkeys. She's threatening to ruin my engagement. Maybe you shouldn't have helped her lie about paternity. I was trying to be a good sister. You were trying to be an accomplice. Please, she's saying she'll tell Jordan about my OnlyFans. I actually laughed. You have an OnlyFans? Had. Past tense. Before Jordan. But Kiara has screenshots. Still not my problem. I'll tell you something about Kiara if you help me. I know everything I need to know. She's done this before. That got my attention. What? 3 years ago, her ex Terrell, same thing. Tried to baby trap him. He found out, left the state. She had a miscarriage a month later, or said she did. Nobody ever saw medical records. You're telling me this now? I thought she'd changed. I thought she loved you. Send me Terrell's info. What? Why? Pattern of behavior. My lawyer will love this. She sent it. I forwarded everything to my attorney. Saturday afternoon, I'm packing her stuff, wearing gloves, recording everything for legal protection. Found some interesting items. A journal with entries about Operation Baby Daddy. Yes, really. Pregnancy tests from 2 months before she claimed she got pregnant. Love letters from Leo dating back 8 months. A list titled Backup Options with 3 other guys' names, including mine with pros cons listed. Pros for me. Stable job, owns property, too trusting, no baby mama drama. Cons, boring, asks questions sometimes, might want prenup. I photographed everything, boxed it all up, put it in the garage for her to pick up. That night, got a text from a random number. This is Leo, can we talk? No, I want to do right by my kid. Tell Kiara, not me. She won't answer my calls. That's wild. It's almost like facing consequences sucks. You don't understand, Rita took everything. I understand perfectly. You knocked up your side chick and destroyed 2 families. Now handle your responsibilities. Can you at least tell Kiara I'm trying to reach her? No. Blocked him. Sunday, the family meeting I wasn't invited to but heard about from Robert, who called me after. Son, thought you should know. We had a family discussion. Kiara admitted everything. The whole family knows now. My wife's devastated, but you did the right thing. Thanks, Robert. Jade's wedding is off, by the way. Jordan saw the video and recognized her voice in the recording. Put 2 and 2 together about her involvement. That's rough. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes. You're a good man, Bryce. Sorry my daughter did this to you. Me too. For what it's worth, that baby's gonna have a rough start. Leo's broke now, Kiara's unemployable with that video out there, and our family, we're not enabling this anymore. It's been 5 days. The condo's quiet, peaceful actually. Started working out again, cooked dinner for myself last night, felt good. Tomorrow's Monday, back to normal life. Except now I know, always trust your gut, and when someone shows you who they are, believe them the first time. Update 2. Been a minute. Things got absolutely unhinged, so strap in. Week 2 after the party, Kiara went full scorched earth. Started with a Facebook post claiming I was the one who cheated, that the baby might not be mine because I forced her to have revenge sex with Leo. The mental gymnastics were Olympic level. Her mom, Gloria, commented, "Sweetheart, please stop. You're making it worse." Even her own mother publicly checking her. Brutal. But the post got picked up by one of those drama channels on YouTube. Exposed gender reveal girl doubles down, claims she's the victim. 2.3 million views. The comment section was a bloodbath. Then came the lawyer letters. Not from a real lawyer, from some template she found online. Demanding emotional damages $50,000, pregnancy support $2,000 a month, relocation costs $10,000, therapy costs from trauma $5,000. My actual lawyer, Harold, golf buddy of my dad's, called me laughing. She sent this to my office. It's in Comic Sans font, Bryce. Comic Sans. Is any of it legally valid? My paralegal framed it. She's calling it modern art. I countered with my own legal action. A real one. Sued for fraudulent misrepresentation, intentional infliction of emotional distress, return of all gifts given under false pretenses. That $2,400 designer bag I bought her for her birthday, the $800 earrings for Christmas, the weekend trip to wine country, all given while she was cheating. Harold says we have a case. Then things got darker. I started getting calls at 3 a.m., heavy breathing, then hanging up. Texts from burner numbers, "You ruined everything. Karma's coming. Hope you're happy destroying a family." Downloaded a call recording app. Saved everything. One morning, my car had a flat tire. Could be coincidence, until I checked my security camera and saw Jade's car driving by at 2 a.m. Couldn't see who was driving, but come on. Reported it to the police. Officer Johnson was sympathetic but real. Unless we catch them in the act or they escalate, not much we can do. Document everything. Week 3. Leo's wife Rita reached out again. Coffee? Met her at a Starbucks. She looked exhausted but determined. Divorce is finalized next month, taking him for everything. House, retirement, the works. Good for you. Kiara's been harassing me, calling me a homewrecker. Me. Can you believe it? Unfortunately, yes. She showed up at my work, 5 months pregnant, crying about how I'm destroying her baby's future by divorcing Leo. What did you do? Called security. Then my lawyer. Restraining order paperwork filed that afternoon. Smart. Listen, Bryce, I did some digging. This isn't Kiara's first rodeo, but it goes deeper than you think. She pulled out a folder. Private investigator stuff. Kiara's got a pattern. 3 other guys before you. Terrell, who Jade mentioned, but also Marcus in 2019 and Dimitri in 2018. How did you? Same PI. Once I started looking, it all came out. Marcus paid her $5,000 to go away when she claimed pregnancy. Dimitri's family actually gave her $15,000 for an abortion that probably never happened. She's a professional scammer, with her sister as accomplice. Jade's been involved every time, playing the supportive sister while enabling the grift. This is evidence of fraud. That's what my lawyer says. We might have criminal charges here. I took photos of everything, sent them to Harold. His response, "Holy shit, this changes everything." That afternoon, Tiara made her biggest mistake. She went on a podcast. Some small-time relationship podcast called Tea and Truth. The host was clearly on her side. Softball questions only. "So Bryce just abandoned you while pregnant?" "He did. After 3 years together. I made one tiny mistake and he threw me out like trash. Men these days have no loyalty." "Exactly. And now he's trying to sue me while I'm carrying a baby. What kind of man sues a pregnant woman?" "A monster. That's what he is. A complete monster who..." That's when the chat exploded. Viewers started spamming the video link. The host tried to ignore it, but eventually had to address it. "Okay, people are saying there's a video?" Tiara's face went white. That's edited. Deep fake." The host pulled it up on her phone. Her face changed as she watched. This doesn't look edited. It's out of context. You literally said he's not the father, and you've been planning this." "I was drunk. In vino veritas, honey." Tiara stormed off the podcast. It's still on YouTube. The comments are gold. Week 4, the meeting that nobody expected. Leo showed up at my door. Rita had taken everything, and he looked rough. Unshaven, bags under his eyes, clothes wrinkled. "I need to talk to you." "No, please, 5 minutes." Against my better judgment, I let him stand on my porch, didn't invite him in. "Tiara's saying I raped her." "What?" "She's telling people the baby was conceived during assault. That's why she didn't tell anyone. She was protecting you from the truth." "That's insane." "I have texts of her begging me to come over. Explicit texts, pictures she sent, everything. Send them to your lawyer." "I don't have a lawyer. Rita took all our money in the divorce. That's a you problem. If she accuses me formally, I'm done. My job, my life, everything. Should have thought about that before sleeping with your gym buddy's girlfriend." "We were never gym buddies. You said that to be funny at the party. We met twice at the same gym." "Don't care, not my problem. You could help me. Tell people she's lying. I'm not helping you with anything. You created this mess. We both got played by her. No, I got played. You were a willing participant. Big difference." He left, but that conversation gave me an idea. I called Harold. "What if we get Leo to testify about the fraud? He'd have to admit to the affair officially. He's already lost everything. What's he got to lose? I'll reach out to him." 2 days later, Harold called back. "Leo's providing a sworn affidavit about the entire relationship. Dates, times, her plan, everything. Will he testify if needed?" He says yes. He's got nothing left to lose and he's angry. The enemy of my enemy. Exactly. Final update. It's been almost 3 months since the gender reveal disaster. Time for the final update because this story needs its ending. The legal stuff moved faster than expected. Harold filed our lawsuit with all the evidence, the recordings, Leo's affidavit, Rita's PI reports showing the pattern of fraud, even testimonies from Marcus and Dimitri. Rita's PI tracked them down. Tiara hired a real lawyer this time, some ambulance chaser who thought he could intimidate us. First meeting, he came in hot. "My client is prepared to sue for defamation, emotional distress, and violation of privacy for recording her without consent." Harold smiled. "Your client was in public, aware of being recorded by multiple parties at the gender reveal. The PI recordings were in public spaces, all legal, and defamation requires false statements. Everything shared was her own words. She was coerced. By whom? The alcohol she voluntarily consumed? Here's our counteroffer. Your client drops all claims, provides a written admission of attempted fraud, and will reduce our damages claim from $50,000 to $15,000. That's extortion. That's generous. We have evidence of a pattern of fraud spanning 6 years and 4 victims. The DA's office might be interested." The lawyer left. Came back a week later, much quieter. "My client will settle for mutual releases. Nobody pays anything. Everyone walks away." "No deal. Your client attempted fraud. There are consequences. She's pregnant and unemployed. She's pregnant with Leo Martinez's baby and unemployed by choice. $15,000 or we go to trial." They settled for $12,000 to be paid over 24 months. I'll probably never see all of it, but it's about the principle. The restraining order Rita requested against Kiara was granted after Kiara showed up at Rita's work a second time. 6 months. No contact. But the real justice came from an unexpected place. Remember that TikTok that went viral? A production company reached out. They wanted to use the story for a documentary series they're doing about relationship fraud. Offered me $20,000 for exclusive rights to my story and footage. Harold negotiated it up to $30,000 plus residuals if it gets picked up by a major streamer. Kiara tried to block it, claiming rights to her image, but she posted the live stream publicly. No expectation of privacy. Judge threw out her motion in 5 minutes. The documentary comes out next year. Working title, Trapped, the Baby Daddy Scam. I'm not proud of being featured, but 30 Caler helps heal the wounds. Meanwhile, Kiara had the baby last month. It's Leo's. DNA test confirmed, court-ordered for child support. Leo's working 2 jobs to pay support since Rita got everything in the divorce. He's living in a studio apartment, driving a 2003 Honda Civic. Kiara's living with her parents. Gloria called me once to apologize again and give me an update I didn't ask for. She's miserable, Bryce. Can't find work because employers Google her. Can't date because every man has seen the video. Even her therapist fired her as a client. Why did her therapist fire her? She tried to seduce him and then threatened to claim inappropriate conduct when he refused. Jesus. We're getting her help. Real help this time. Psychiatric evaluation next week. Good luck with that, Gloria. I'm sorry we raised such a disappointment. Not your fault. People make their own choices. Jade's story is equally pathetic. Jordan broke off their engagement. She moved to another state to start fresh. Last I heard, she was working at a call center and living with 3 roommates. Her Instagram is gone, and nobody in the family talks to her after she tried to blackmail Kiara back. Mutually assured destruction, I guess. Robert sent me a text last week. Both my daughters destroyed their lives with greed and dishonesty. You exposed them, but they built the house of cards. Thank you for showing me who they really were. As for me, life's good. Actually, better than good. Started therapy to deal with trust issues. Being baby-trapped will do that. My therapist says I handled everything remarkably well, considering. Joined a new gym across town. Met someone, Amy, 29, pediatric nurse. Told her the whole story on our 3rd date. She laughed so hard she nearly choked on her wine. Wait, so there's a whole documentary about your ex trying to baby-trap you? Yeah, that's not a red flag? Are you kidding? That's the greenest flag ever. You literally have documented proof you're not the type to abandon a pregnant woman. You just don't tolerate fraud. We've been dating 4 months now, taking it slow. She makes her own money, has her own place, her own life. It's refreshing. The $30K from the documentary, used half for a down payment on a new truck, always wanted one, invested the rest. The $500 a month from Kiara's settlement payments, when she actually pays, goes straight to charity, specifically a men's support group for victims of paternity fraud. Feels right. Got a DM from Terrell, Kiara's ex who fled the state, last week. Saw the video. Legendary. Thank you for exposing her. You saved so many future victims. Respect. Even got a Christmas card from Rita. She's engaged to someone new, a widower with 2 kids. Her note, thanks for the evidence that set me free. Living my best life now. The best revenge? Living well. And I'm living very well. The video? Still circulating. Someone made it into a meme template. Kiara's face when I said, I'm not the father, is a reaction gif now. It's been used millions of times. She'll never escape it. Her baby? Feel bad for the kid, honestly. Growing up with Leo, broke and bitter, and Kiara, unemployable and delusional as parents, with that video hanging over everything. Kid didn't ask for any of this. Last thing, got a text from an unknown number yesterday. Suspected it was Kiara on a burner phone. I hope you're happy ruining 3 lives. I responded, I didn't ruin anything. You filmed yourself destroying your own life. I just refuse to be collateral damage. Also, it's more than 3 lives. You forgot about Marcus, Dimitri, and whoever else you scammed. Good luck with everything. Blocked. To everyone reading this, always trust your gut. If something seems off, investigate. Don't let anyone gaslight you into raising another person's kid. And if someone shows you who they really are, Believe them the first time. Thanks for following this insane journey. I'm closing this chapter and moving forward. Documentary drops next spring. Watch for it. Peace out. P.S. Kiara, since I know you hate reading this like you hate watch my social media through fake accounts, Leo's been sliding into Amy's DMs complaining about child support and asking if she wants to upgrade from me. She screenshots everything and we laugh about it over dinner. Even your baby daddy wants out. That's gotta sting.